Okay, students, this is a guide on how to create a bibliography page. The bibliography page is similar to a works cited page. The only difference is every time you read a source, it goes on the bibliography page. Even if you don't use it, you consulted it, you read it, it had some kind of influence on your thinking perhaps, and so it needs to go on the bibliography page. You will turn in the bibliography page when you turn in your research proposal, because your proposal comes after you've done a little bit of thinking, a little bit of research, you kind of know what direction you're headed in. And so before you begin the proposal, you need to do the research and you need to decide on a topic. So once you've decided on your topic, you narrowed it down, you go to the database. You start here, where on the My DCCCCD tab, click on that, and then here's the databases. So you will go to search for articles and use opposing viewpoints or CQ researcher. That's the best place to start. Opposing viewpoints is nice because it shows you multiple views about a same topic. And I'm going to stick with my theme for this research paper, which is childhood obesity. So I will look for that, and here's some articles that I can read and use. So this one, it says unhealthy food should not be marketed to children. There is thought and research which shows that the food industry spends billions of dollars marketing fast food, junk food to kids. And this person is arguing that it should not be marketed to children. So I would skim through and look at some of these facts just to see if this is something I might use. I might want to come back to it today. Look at this. The food and beverage industry spends approximately $2 billion per year marketing to children. Well, that's a very important fact. If I'm going to use this as a cause to childhood obesity, is advertisement and marketing. So because I've looked at it, I'm thinking I might use it. I'm going to go down here and get the citation right here. And I'm going to copy it, Control C. And I'm going to go to my bibliography page, and I'm going to paste it. First, I'm going to make sure I'm lined up here. Control V. Now, one thing, I need to get the formatting right. It needs to be double spaced. Oops. It needs to be double spaced. Paragraph. No extra spacing, just double. Okay, now we're good. And just like for a works cited page, your bibliography page should also have inverse indentation, which means the first line is indented and the rest of them are not. So I gotta move everything over. Oh, and also I don't want the URL. Some professors want it, I do not. I think it just muddies up the source. If you want it, you can put it on there. Might help you find the article again. Okay, I have it. I know it came from Childhood Obesity and Opposing Viewpoints, and it's titled Unhealthy Foods. That's all I need. And it's fairly recent, I guess. Okay, that's one source, but I'm not done because I'm just beginning my research. I know that junk food is marketed to kids. This one says unhealthy food. It said this one argues the opposing side, where it's saying that food marketing to children should not be restricted. And so I might want to look at that just to get an idea of both arguments that are out there. Voluntary, I would read it, and if I find that it's something, I'm looking at it, it's influencing me, I'm going to copy the source. Control copy. Now, her name is Erica Anderson, starts with an A, so I'm going to remember that. These need to be in alphabetical order, so that source needs to go here. Okay, there we go. If I tab it over, it's going to tab the whole thing over, so I have to do it one line at a time. Very good. Once you get started, there's a database. I'm cutting that out because I don't want it in there. takes up too much space. Boom. And I would continue to do this until I've looked at least 6 sources. Now you need 6 sources minimum on the essay. So really your bibliography page should probably have about 10 sources. And once you have this, you have an idea of what's going on, you can start working on your research proposal. And this would be the last page of your research proposal. Okay? Just make sure you include every single source you look at on the bibliography page. Whether you plan to use it or not in the essay, it should be here. It's part of the research. Okay?